Hey guys, Ishan here for ZFA Tech, and so today I kind of want to touch upon a problem that I came across and experienced, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because it's one of those situations where you're kind of stuck and you feel like maybe you need to spend a lot more money just to get the thing fixed, which is the iPad. I basically and if anybody knows, actually, if you have to repair an Apple product, it costs like hundreds, and not even £50 or £20, costs like hundreds of pounds. And so the situation I came across was I had headphones in it. Well, I didn't personally, it was someone else. They had headphones in it, they dropped it, and the headphone jack, or the headphone pin, kind of snapped. And so obviously, what was on the actual wire part of the headphone came out, but the part that actually didn't got stuck in there. So I was in a predicament, really, a situation where the iPad thought that there isn't a headphone in there, so you couldn't hear nothing in the actual stereo speakers, which you can hear without having headphones in at the bottom of the actual iPad. And then the other problem was that you kind of thought it had headphones, but obviously there was no headphone that was attached. I couldn't attach the broken ones in it or anything like that, and I could still hear that situation was out of the question, really, in terms of it working. And so what do you do? And I thought, okay, let's do the obvious thing, which is to actually go onto the internet and really find out if anyone else has had the problem. And so that's what I did, and that's what I found going on YouTube and places like that, and also just looking up blogs. And so the people that came up with solutions were things like get a tweezer, which I'll speak on it initially in the later on in the video, but and then other ones were things like have blue tack, have maybe some tape, and also another option or a suggestion really was to get maybe to get some drill bits and stick that in there, and then be able to like clip it, kind of get it threaded or something, and then be able to pull it out. Another one was to actually put some super glue at the edge of it and then put that in there, and then you managed to get out somehow. And when I was reading all these, it seems like okay, these were probably working for those people. But what's the condition after now? Is it okay? Can I still use it as a headphone jack, or is it damaged? And that's why I was saying that when it comes to tweezers or sticking pencils or pens or anything like that in it, it could possibly damage the circumference, the sides of the actual headphone jack. So when it comes to, even if you did manage to get the thing out, that piece that got stuck in there, and you were to use it again to put it in some other headphone pins or headphone jacks in there, it may not work because you've damaged it. And so there's various ways that you can actually kind of make it work, I guess, and get that pin out. And the way I think the suggestion that I can give you is that it's best thing is to use something that's very thin. So like a pin, for example. So I have a pin here. And these pins, if you have a notice board, for example, you can see part of my notice board. That's what I've got here. If you can see that there. Any kind of notice board pin, anything thin like that, maybe even a paper clip, maybe. But what you want to do with this is you want to actually make it where at the edge of it, it's not pointy like it is as obviously as you need it to be for your notice board, but it's a bit crooked at the end, so a bit bent. And so I'm not going to obviously demonstrate it on my iPad just now because I don't want to damage or be in that situation again, which is quite a headache, to be honest. But you basically put it in, and what actually the headphone jack is actually made out of is obviously the metal, but it's also got some rubber bits as well. And there'll be a picture hopefully on my Facebook page, Instagram. So if you do want to see a close-up of this, do actually go onto there, and hopefully you'll see a better picture there. And basically what this will do is, as like I said, if it's a bit crooked at the end of it, you kind of put it in, and you twist it until you can like feel like it's hooked onto something, and then you kind of scoop it and bring it out. It may take you a few tries, of course, but hopefully it will come out. But this is the idea basically that I used, and it worked pretty much the first time. It wasn't like I had to try something else. And before this, actually, I did try things like tweezers and stuff, but I was so uncomfortable and continue using it. I kind of took them out and thought, or even drill bits. I didn't want to do that because I knew that if I continue doing it, I'll end up damaging the thing. and so that came out. So hopefully, obviously use this, like I said, this, little bit, if you can see it, came out. It's a really small bit, but that was what caused the whole problem. So I couldn't listen or hear anything from get no sound whatsoever from my iPad. So there you go, guys. That's basically what I did. I used a pin that's a bit crooked at the end and managed to take it out. Saved hundreds of pounds really from that, because that's what I went to Apple and they said, you can get a new one, the same actual model, 32 gig white, third generation iPad, but you'll have to pay a little over £100 to get that replacement. Initially that's what I thought I probably had to do, but use that technique and that method of getting it out, and it worked. So it was great. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed and found this beneficial. Maybe you were in this situation or know somebody who is in that who was in that situation. Do share this with them. Share it on your Facebook and Twitter pages as well. And I hope to see you in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.